it's Maddie. Today we're going to be talking about the differences between the Classic and the Deluxe. So here's Chris.
Hi.
So we have two different families, right? The Classic and the Deluxe?
Correct.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about the Classic.
So the Classic version is a basic version that we use for heavy equipment or like forklifts and things like that, cranes, whatnot. Basically just no frills, just turns on, turns off. It's made for heavy duty applications.
Okay, so then what's the difference on the Deluxe?
So the Deluxe has more features like thermostat capability, gives you variable speed compressor, and a few other features.
So other features like the Eco Cruise?
Correct.
So what is that?
Eco Cruise is kind of like adaptive cruise in your car. It kind of like adapts as it's on. It basically makes the unit run more efficiently when you don't need a whole lot of cooling. So it's always taking measurements and it's always active. Unlike our competitors that you have to press a button to do eco mode. This one's always trying to save power.
So the Deluxe is more of like the VES and the HD into one?
Correct. Yeah, it's but basically it has all the components broken out. So like where the HD has the compressor and the evaporator built in one box, if you don't have room for that, the VES has the compressor broken out by itself that could be mounted like in a cabinet or something like that. And then the evaporators, we have different choices on evaporators for that, where you can mount them in a cabinet or up by the ceiling or something like that.
So what kind of vehicle application would we use this in?
So the Deluxe would be great for its 10,000 BTUs. You could use it for, that's the Icebox, 10,000 BTUs. That one you could use it for like vans and things like that. And then we have a new one called the Ultra. It's less BTUs. It's about 280 CFM, so it's less BTUs than the Icebox, which is about 390 CFM. But this one can be cabinet mounted. You could build a little fascia around it, so you just see the vents. You could put it above the back door, like in a Sprinter van. You put it above the back door, so where you don't see it. So it gives you just more options.
So that's the difference between the Classic and the Deluxe.
Wait, you forgot about Max.
This one right here?
Correct.
Tell me about it.
Max is our larger unit. It's basically double the size of the evaporator. It's a double compressor system. You can add thermostats and all the stuff you can add on all the rest of them, but it's basically double the BTUs.
So what kind of vehicle, or how would we use this?
RVs, big excursion vehicles, expedition vehicles. We do a lot of military vehicles with this. When you have a lot of people in it, they have like 6 people in like a big, armored vehicle. So.
Gotcha. So that's the 3 different Deluxe versions that we have. Remember that at Cruising Comfort, you're hot, we're cool, so get cool with Cruising Comfort.
Love it. Good job.
Cool.
You did it good.